Because while it is wonderful that we can boast that nearly 3.5 million people are working today, there's still nearly 169,000 individuals who are looking for work. Now, if that were the end of the story, that would be nice. But what that number does not account for is the numbers of individuals who have opted out of searching for a job. And so today, we have an unprecedented meeting taking place with the governor, with the Secretary of Labor and Workforce Development, and the career centers, and the workforce investment boards, and all of the other communities that within the workforce space to talk about where we are going. As many of you know, we are fortunate in the Baker administration to have an activist governor. And in his travels around this country and around this Commonwealth, workforce is emerging as among the very top issues. And just recently in the National Governors Association, this was a key issue: workforce skills. And so one of the things that we are pleased to have in process right now is a piece of legislation that corresponds to the President's Workforce Innovation and Opportunities Act to deal with making sure that each and every one of you who's focused on a robust workforce has the individuals who are ready, willing, and trained to do the work. Not only trained with regard to the hard skills, but the soft skills. And so as we are considering these issues, as we are moving around the Commonwealth, hearing from many of you, hearing from businesses, what Secretary Walker is hearing is that we need to fill the gap between opportunity and the gap between the need. There are needs. He's traveling and he's meeting with CEOs, perhaps even some of you in this room, who are saying, I have jobs that need to be filled. I have jobs that need to be filled, but I simply cannot find the right people to fill that. And so, two responses to that very early on in the Baker administration. The first is the task force on the chronically unemployed, established by executive order very early on, which really takes a look at the people behind the numbers. It would be easy to boast, but we don't want to rest on our laurels. We really want to get at those individuals who are people of color, veterans, those with disabilities, who have remained underemployed over time. Additionally, as many of you know, there was a second executive order that came forth under the Baker administration, which allows us to work very closely with Secretaries Ash and Pizer to consider not only the economic needs that many of you have and others considering the Commonwealth as a great location, but the educational needs and the employment needs. So we want to meet everyone on the demand side. We want to meet you at the intersection of your holistic needs so that we are not only considering you as an economic engine, but that we are looking at those specific needs you have. So we're looking to link vocational education. I spoke earlier with a CEO who's talking about the training program that he has. We're looking at community colleges. We're looking at certificate programs. We're looking at how we link together all of the resources so that when you are prepared to do business in the Commonwealth, you will receive each and every one of the solutions to your issues that make doing business possible.